Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Pranati, currently studying in Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering in the Department of CSC Data Science. Today we are learning an important topic in physics. The topic is physics in animation. Let us go through it. Introduction. Animation is a method of photographing successive drawings, models, or even puppets to create an illusion of movement in a sequence because your eyes can only retain an image for approximately 1/10th of a second when multiple images appear in fast succession. The brain blends them into a single moving image. Who introduced animation? Stuart Blackton is credited with creating the first animation in America and was among the first in the world to use stop motion as a storytelling technique. However, modern animation as we know it today began in shape in the late 19th century. So the introduction of animation is attributed to a combination of inventors, artists, and studios over time, each contributing to the development and evolution of this creative medium. Types of animation. There are several types of animation, including traditional hand-drawn computer-generated motion, 2D, 3D, clay motion, and more. Each type involves different techniques and tools to create moving objects. Traditional animation, 2D animation, 3D animation, stop motion, and motion graphics. Now let us go through it. Traditional animation. It is also known as cell animation in a classical techniques used to create motion in visual media like cartoons and films. It involves hand drawing each frame of an animation sequence on transparent sheet called cells. These cells are then layered on the top of a static captures a slight variation in movement, and when these frames are played in sequence, they give the illusion of a fluid motion. 2D animation. 2D animation refers to the creation of moving images in a two-dimensional space. It's a technique that involves creating characters, objects, and scenes using flat two-dimensional drawings or illusions. These images are then manipulated and sequenced to give the illusion of movement. 2D animation can be seen in various forms such as cartoons, animated TV shows, movies, advertisement, and online videos. It offers a distinct visual style and it's often appreciated for its simplicity and artistic expressions. 3D animation. 3D animation refers to the process of creating moving images in a three-dimensional digital environment. It involves designing and manipulating objects, characters, and sequence of computer software. This type of animation adds depth and realism or opposite. Overall, 3D dimension is widely used in industries such as film, video games, architecture, product visualization due to its ability to create realistic and immersive visuals. The fourth is step motion. Step motion animation is also called as a stop frame animation. Is animation that is captured one frame at a time with physical objects that are moved between frames. When you play back the sequence of images rapidly, it creates the illusion of movements. Stop motion animated filmmaking technique in which objects are physically manipulated in small increments between individually photographed frames so that they will appear to exhibit independent. Fifth is motion graphics. Motion graphics is animation refers to the art of creating visual elements that move and change over time to convey information, tell a story, or enhance the visual appeal of a video or presentation. Unlike traditional character-driven animation, motion graphics often focus on graphical elements like typography, shapes, icons, and images. Here is an animation. In this video, we can see that a cat is moving from a place to place. Next, how animation applied in physics. Animation is often used in the field of physics to visually represent complex concepts, phenomena, and experiments. It can help students, researchers, and educators better understand and communicate these ideas. For example, animation can illustrate the behavior of particles, wave propagation, gravitational interactions, and more. They allow for dynamic visualization that provide insights into processes that might be challenging to grasp through static images or equations alone. What is the use of animation in physics? Animation is a physical world involves creating the illusion of motion by displaying a series of images or objects in a rapid sequence. It has various applications such as in movies, video games, education, and advertisements in a field of like engineering and architecture. Animation can be used to simulate the behavior of structure or systems in design, testing, and visualization. Steps to create animation. It involves several steps. Idea and concept. Define the concept and purpose of animation. Decide on story, characters, and overall visual style. Design and artwork. Develop the visual elements. Modeling 3D animation. If working in 3D, create digital models of characters and objects using software. Define their shapes, textures, and materials. Timing and motion. Focus on the phasing, timing and motion of the animation. This includes adjusting the speed and raising the movements to create a natural flow. Animation. Animate the characters and objects by creating a sequence of poses or frames. Rendering. Generate the final images on frames from the 3D software. Compositing. Combine the rendered frame with any 2D elements, special effects and backgrounds. Sound and music. Add sound effect, dialogue and music to enhance the viewer's experience. Remember, the complexity of these steps can vary depending on the type of animation, 2D, 3D, stop motion, etc. and the tools and software used. Now let us go to the conclusion part. Animation, which is basically a form of a pictorial presentation, has become the most prominent feature of technology-based learning environments. Animation refers to simulated motion pictures showing movement of drawn objects. Educational animation is one of the most elegant tools for presenting materials for learners. Animation is a versatile and captivating medium that uses sequence of images or frames to create an illusion of motion. It has been used for entertainment, education, advertising, and more. With advancements in technology, animation has evolved from the traditional hand-drawn techniques to computer-generated imaginary CGI and even real-time interactive animations. Its ability to convey complex ideas, evoke emotions, and engage audiences make it an essential tool in various fields and industries. Thank you everyone for watching my video. Thank you.